Good evening. We are back for Senior Rec Night 21. We are delighted for this hybrid format. While some of you are watching at home for an optimized video experience, we're also offering a one-of-a-kind experience in person. We are grouping winners and awards again like last year so we can cheer them on. In the live format, we'll even pause and applaud our winners. We will also take our collection of photos at the end of the night and hand out medals on the night of. Thank you for tuning in tonight to celebrate the class of 2021 with me. It's a fantastic collection of students who worked so hard to get to this point. This is your night. Parents, students, staff, let's start the culmination of the celebration for the class of 2021. Let's celebrate. This is Senior Recognition Night 2021. Like last year, I won't be the speaker for the bulk of the night. Instead, members of our admin team and counseling will all present awards. We will even have guest presenters from remote locations. In case you've never watched one of these before, many of our seniors receive more than one award, by the way. So check your name early and often. And without further ado, let's start. Our first presenter is Ms. Carla Wasaba, counselor.
We're going to begin with a series of Scholastic Awards. Awards in the first group are based almost exclusively on test scores or grade point average. More than 1.5 million juniors in over 22,000 U.S. high schools entered the 2021 National Merit Scholarship Program by taking the 2019 PSAT and scored in the top 0.5% of all test takers. This includes the top 16,000 test scores in the country. Remember, only the most academically talented juniors take the test in the first place. Our National Merit Scholarship winners are Matts McGrath, Nicholas Ryan. Matts and Nick are also Presidential Scholar nominees. Next, we recognize our 3 speakers at graduation. This honor is awarded to our students with the 3 highest GPAs. In ascending order, they are Henry Lynn, Elise Fashionpower, and Grace McKinstry. In Iowa, 2 seniors with the 2 highest GPAs in each large high school and just 1 in smaller high schools are honored at a Des Moines reception. This is called the Governor's Scholar Recognition Program. Our honorees are Henry Lynn, Elise Fashionpower. The KWWL Best in Class program honors the student with the highest GPA in the high schools in the KWWL viewing area. This year, Henry Lynn is our KWWL Best in Class. Let's pause here and give a round of applause for those students recognized here. Advanced placement courses are college-level courses where students have the option to take an AP exam. Pending their score, they may potentially earn college credit while still a student in our school. Students receive scores from 1 to 5. A 3 or better usually earns college credit or advanced standing in college. Students are named AP Scholar by the College Board if they earn a 3 or higher on 3 or more tests. Therefore, becoming an AP Scholar is a very significant national award. 12 members of the class of 2021 earned the AP Scholar Award at the end of their junior year, and in some cases, became AP Scholars at the end of the sophomore year. AP Scholars with honor have earned 4 or more scores of 3 or higher, while Scholars with distinction have at least 5 AP scores of 3 or above. Our AP Scholars are Madeline Anderson, Will Bickle, Connor Cruz, Ella Davis, Aaliyah Penn, Justin Sherman, Rayleigh Shanahan, Calvin Smith, Ivy Staub, Kaya Steffen, Ethan Stout, Abigail Thronson. 10 additional seniors are registered for sufficient tests to become AP Scholars. They are listed as potential AP Scholars during the credits. Most of these 10 students will very likely become AP Scholars after taking exams. Next, Washington has 2 awards to further recognize AP achievement. Washington students who complete AP exams all 4 years of high school receive a special medallion. We also have the Annapurna Ghosh Award. Our potential 4-year AP test takers are Mason McBride, Aaliyah Penn, Kevin Riley, Ellie Rockwell, Nicholas Ryan, Willa Stroshine, Ella Toms. Finally, this year, there are 2 other big AP honors. The following 2 students are also AP Scholars, but have earned an additional exclusive AP award. Nick Ryan has earned both the AP Scholar with Distinction and National AP Scholar Awards. Madeline Anderson has earned the AP Scholar and AP Seminar and Research Certificate. Congrats to that group of students. Let's give them a round of applause. Next to present, Mr. Larry Simons, counselor.
Dr. Sheraton Ghosh, a prominent Cedar Rapids oncologist, began the Annapurna Ghosh Advanced Placement Incentive Award over 10 years ago to encourage AP participation by students at Jefferson, Kennedy, and Washington high schools. Students receive significant refunds when they earn scores of 3, 4, or 5 on the AP exams, and Dr. Ghosh covers these refunds personally. Thus far, Dr. Ghosh has contributed well over $345,000 of his own money to Cedar Rapids students. Thank you, Dr. Ghosh. This year we have 18 students who qualify, and they are Madeline Anderson, William Blader, Connor Cruz, Trevor Erb, Elise Fashionpower, Elizabeth Kern, Sophia Lenzer, Henry Lynn, Sophie Lindwall, Mason McBride, Mats McGrath, Ella Mortensen, Kevin Riley, Nicholas Ryan, Samantha Semmelroth, Calvin Smith, Kaya Steffen, and Kyle Wilson. Congratulations. Let's give them a round of applause. Our final award in this section is called the Credit Club. The 53 winners are listed on the credits. Let's applaud them at this time. "40 credit hours are required to graduate, and these students will all have earned 54 or more. They have virtually lived at Washington High School these past 4 years. Thank you for all of your contributions." At this time, I invite Grant Schultz, Associate Principal and Activities Director, to present awards from Sports and Fine Arts. Mr. Schultz, you have the floor.
This evening, I have the privilege of recognizing co-curricular excellence by members of the class of 2021. Before the honorees are introduced, I would like to congratulate you seniors and your parents for the awards already acknowledged and for those still to come. Each of you should be very proud of your own achievements and also those of your fellow members of the senior class. At this time, we are going to honor 56 members of this class for exceptional accomplishments in the co-curricular areas of athletics and performing arts. The first group of individuals have earned academic all-state honors in their respective sport. Academic all-state in football, Henry Clymer. In swimming, Connor Cruz. In golf, Andrew Freeman. In soccer, Priya Kearney. In swimming, and also named the Iowa Swim Coaches Association Scholastic Award winner, the top academic swim award, Matt McGrath. In golf, Grace McKinstry. In basketball and soccer, Sydney McVolsky. In golf, Kyle Neighbors. In football, Kevin Riley. In football, Justin Sherman. In cross country, Ethan Stout. In golf, Ella Toms. Congratulations to all of you. A priority of Washington Athletics is to encourage participation in multiple sports. The Triathlete Award is presented to athletes that have earned at least 3 varsity letters as a senior. This year's Triathletes Awards are, in lettering in cross country, swimming, and soccer, Sam Arkenberg. Lettering in football, swimming, and soccer, Seth Moore. Lettering in cross country, golf, and soccer, Kyle Neighbors. Lettering in volleyball, basketball, and golf, Lucci O'Donnell. Lettering in football, basketball, and soccer, Kevin Riley. Congratulations to those individuals. Since Washington opened its doors, we have had a tradition of displaying photos of individual athletes who earned first or second team All-State honors in team sports or who placed first or second in a state tournament or at the Drake Relays. Those pictures are proudly displayed in the picture reels near the gyms and pool. Tonight, we will honor seniors who have earned this honor during the years at Washington. We are hopeful that some additional seniors will earn this honor in the next few months after the spring and summer sports seasons. This is truly a special honor and one that is strongly considered in selecting future Hall of Famers at Washington. This year's distinguished senior athletes are Casey Christensen. As a senior and as a bowler, he was named second team All-State. Matt McGrath. In swimming, as a junior, he was named second team All-State in the 200 freestyle. As a senior, he was named second team All-State in the 200 freestyle and the 100 butterfly. Sydney McVolsky. In basketball as a senior, she was named second team All-State. Olivia Pernica. As a bowler and as a junior, she was named second team All-State, and as a senior, she was named first team All-State. Connor Rissy. In bowling, as a junior, he was named first team All-State, and as a senior, he was named first team All-State. And finally, Emma Sorg. In golf, as a sophomore, she was a state co-ed golf tournament runner-up. Congratulations to those individuals, and let's give our distinguished athletes, triathletes, and academic all-state athletes a round of applause. The next 19 seniors have earned all-state honors in vocal music, band, or orchestra. It is an outstanding honor to be selected to perform with one of these annual all-state groups. The all-state musicians are, earning the honor 3 times in band, Megan Bennett. Once as a jazz choir alternate, Will Bickle. 3 times in choir and once in jazz choir, Sophia Burke. Once in choir and once as a jazz choir alternate, Sophia Davis. Twice in band, one of them as an alternate, Savannah Franklin. Twice in band, Kaylee Herr. Once in choir, Jessie Kuzer. 3 times in choir, Sophie Linwall. Once in choir, Lydia McInerney. 3 times in orchestra, Seth Moore. Once in jazz choir, Kyle Neighbors. 2 times in orchestra, Josie Norris. Once in choir and once in jazz choir, Lucci O'Donnell. 2 times in choir, Olivia Parsons. 4 times in orchestra, Lee Prostine. Once in choir, Connor Rissy. 3 times in band, Nick Ryan. 3 times in choir, once in jazz choir, Ian Wolverton Weiss. And 3 times in orchestra, Travell Wright. Congratulations to our All-Staters. The next 19 seniors have earned All-State honors in speech competitions. It is an outstanding honor to be selected All-State to either the individual or large group categories. The All-State speech recipients are, and earning the honor 5 times, Isabella Blocklinger. 3 times, Sophia Burke. Once, Cooper Chinland. Once, Kobe Chinland. 3 times, Ella Davis. 4 times, Sophia Davis. Once, Elise Fashionpower. 2 times, Dion Harrison. 3 times, Isaac Jacobo. 5 times, Sophie Lindwall. Twice, Lydia McInerney. 4 times, Indica Muchler. 6 times, Olivia Parsons. 3 times, Dynasty Roundtree. Once, Ella Shaw. 1 time, Allie Sarchett. 5 times, Abby Thronson. 3 times, Isaac Tominski. And finally, 3 times, Ian Wolverton Weiss. Congratulations to all the Speech All-Staters. This next senior has set herself apart from other debaters in the state of Iowa. She is a 4-year debater, finished 10th overall as an individual speaker at the state tournament, and is a 2021 Iowa High School Forensic League state champion. Congratulations to our own Elizabeth Kern. Let's give our All-State musicians and our All-State speech and debaters a round of applause. The next group is our award and scholarship recipients in this co-curricular portion of the program. First, the Jim R. Voss Scholarship annually goes to 1 or more members of the men's swim team who best exemplify Washington High School's commitment to excellence. The monetary award and plaque are presented in the name of longtime Warrior men's swim coach Jim Voss, and in recognition of members of the 1988 and 1989 national championship teams. The first award was presented in 1990. This year, 2 young men have been selected to receive the $250 scholarship, and they are Ethan Jaden and Wyatt Jaden. Congratulations. The William and Donna Free Scholarship goes to 1 member of the women's basketball team and 1 member of the baseball team. This award is presented in the name of the Freeze family, specifically William and Donna. This is the 2nd year the award is presented, and each recipient will receive a $400 scholarship. To present the award this year, ladies and gentlemen, William and Donna Freeze.
The William and Donna Freeze Scholarship goes to 1 member of the women's basketball team and 1 member of the baseball team. The award winners were selected because of their high character, dedication to their team, and activities outside of their sport. Each recipient will receive a $400 scholarship, and their name will be engraved permanently on a plaque located in the main gym foyer. This year's recipients are Sydney Ingeldow and for women's basketball, and Daniel Zek for the baseball team. Congratulations to both.
The Paul Anthony Music Scholarship is a $250 award. The competition for the prestigious Paul Anthony Music Scholarships are coordinated by the Cedar Rapids Schools Foundation and includes a rigorous audition process open to seniors in the Cedar Rapids School District. This year's Washington High School winner is Megan Bennett. The United States Marine Corps Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence, as recommended by our band directors. It goes to a senior who has held a first chair position in the band, is a capable soloist, and qualifies as an outstanding performer and citizen. This award goes to Sophia Davis. The Iowa High School Press Association recognizes the top journalism students in the state of Iowa each year. This academic honor is awarded to students who meet a list of criteria, including academics and community service. Only 19 students in the state received this award, including Washington's own Abby Thronson. The Burlsworth Character Award honors a football player who may or may not be a top athletic performer, but who represents the ideals and values that Brandon Burlsworth had, to give 100% on the field and to stand as a moral example to his team. Brandon Burlsworth rose from walk-on at Arkansas to an all-SEC player, an all-academic player, team captain, and a second-round draft pick. The Burlsworth Foundation hopes that the award encourages the honoree to continue on his path of excellence and inspires others to follow his lead. This year, the award goes to Michael Gibson. The Iowa High School Girls Athletic Union has established scholarships to honor a couple of former executives at the Girls Union. Each school in the state may nominate one deserving female student athlete to be considered. The E. Wayne Cooley Scholarship honors the longtime executive secretary of the Girls Union. Along with being considered for a scholarship, the recipient also receives a plaque. Our nominee for that award this year is Ellie Rockwell. The Schroeder Family Music Scholarship honors outstanding Warrior alums Pam and Kate Schroeder. This $250 scholarship is awarded to a senior who has been active in both instrumental and vocal music throughout high school, and who plans to pursue music in college. This year, this award goes to Kaylee Herr. The Bonnie Dodge Instrumental Music Scholarship is a new scholarship from the Cedar Rapids Community Foundation. It is a $500 scholarship that goes to an instrumental music student interested in pursuing music in college. This year's winner is Megan Bennett. The Russell Novotny Memorial Music Scholarship is also a new scholarship. It is a $100 scholarship awarded to a senior who has been active in show choir and/or vocal music. The scholarship this year goes to Ian Wolverton Weiss. The next award goes annually to one of the school's finest music students as selected by Washington's music faculty. It is the Evelyn Doherty Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $300. This scholarship is being given for the 42nd consecutive year. A list of its previous winners can be seen in the display case at the back of the auditorium. Mrs. Doherty was an outstanding teacher at Franklin and was the mother of 5 very musically talented sons who all graduated from Washington. This award goes to one of Washington's outstanding all-round musicians. To present this award, Executive Director of the Cedar Rapids Community Schools Foundation, Ms. Karen Swanson.
Thank you, Mr. Schultz. The Cedar Rapids Community Schools Foundation is pleased to present the Evelyn and Willis Doherty Memorial Vocal Music Scholarship. This year's winner is Sophia Burke. Congratulations to Sophia.
The Iowa High School Athletic Association established the Bernie Saga Award as a way of recognizing its longtime and now retired executive secretary and honoring a senior student in each high school in Iowa. For this award, the recipient will soon receive a plaque. The award is presented annually to a graduating senior who, quoting from the inscription on the plaque, best exemplifies a patriotic spirit with strong religious and moral convictions, who lives and professes the qualities of honesty, integrity, sportsmanship, believing that both games and life should be conducted by the rules. This year's Washington High School winner of the Bernie Saga Award is Kyle Neighbors. The final 3 awards are given annually to female and male athletes who are selected by a vote of the entire Washington coaching staff and administration. The first of these awards is the United States Marine Corps Distinguished Athlete Award. These go to Washington athletes who are exemplary citizens and role models for younger students, and who best exhibit traits of courage, poise, self-confidence, and leadership. Receiving these certificates for the United States Marine Corps Distinguished Athlete Awards are Sky Monty and Kyle Neighbors. Congratulations to both of you. The next award to be presented are the United States Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete Medals. They are presented in high schools across the country to one female and one male student from each high school who have excelled in both academics and athletics. This year's United States Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete winners are Emma Sorg and Mats McGrath. Congratulations to both of you. The final co-curricular awards are being presented for the 36th consecutive year to the outstanding senior athletes. The awards are the Orville Rust Memorial Scholarships. The award honors Washington's first athletic director, Mr. Rust, who was a member of 4 Hall of Fames, the state football, basketball, and track coaches, as well as the Athletic Directors Hall of Fame. The winner will each receive a $400 scholarship from the Washington Athletic Club and a plaque. Their pictures will be displayed in the Warrior Trophy cases. This year, an outstanding young lady will be honored as the outstanding female athlete. She has earned 8 varsity letters in her Washington career. She earned 3 in cross country and 4 in basketball and 1 in soccer. As a senior basketball player, she earned academic All-State and second team All-State honors. Next fall, she will be attending St. Thomas University in St. Paul, Minnesota, and she will also be playing basketball. The female winner of the Orville Rust Scholarship is Sydney McVolsky. The outstanding senior male athlete earned 7 varsity letters. He earned 3 in football, 2 in basketball, and 2 in track. Next fall, he will attend McAllister College in St. Paul, Minnesota, and will also be playing football. This year's male winner of the Orville Rust Scholarship is Henry Clymer. Congratulations to Sydney and Henry. Let's give our co-curricular and extracurricular award and scholarship winners a nice round of applause. Again, congratulations to all of you and good luck on everything you do. At this time, I would like to introduce our next presenter, Associate Principal, Miss Julie Kane.
At this time, it is my pleasure to present several of the Leadership and Service Awards. During the class of 2021's 4 years awash, the following have been elected to serve as class officers for 1 or more years. Thank you for your years of service. Sophia Burke, Mylana Douglas, Grace McKinstry, Sydney Mitvalsky, Seth Moore, and Aaliyah Penn. This year, the graduating class is changing the dynamic for prom court. Last year's class pursued being gender neutral, with the hopes that this year we become even further inclusive. Not only is this a gender neutral process, but it also now has more dimensions. Students now reflect each tenet of PRIDE, our school's positive behavior framework. It stands for preparation, responsibility, integrity, dedication, and etiquette. Preparation, Will Bickle, Aaliyah Penn, Mylana Douglas, Sophia Burke. For respect, Indica Muchler, Dion Harrison, Garrett Watson, Sophia Brems. For integrity, Justin Sherman, Ella Shaw, Kaylee Herr, Sophia Lindwall, Sarah Noak. And for dedication, Elise Fashion Power, Blue Esposito, Araya M.S. Borland, Lydia McInerney. And for etiquette, Joey Ellisise, Tyler Anderson, Francois Swady, and Yu Katende. Congratulations to this year's senior court. Next are the individual awards. Each year, Washington High School nominates a large number of our junior leaders to participate in the National Council on Youth Leadership Fall Workshop during the student senior year. At that workshop, a number of students are honored as NCYL Scholarship semifinalists. A few of our WASH semifinalists went on to receive monetary scholarships. Receiving NCYL scholarships were the following. The NCYL Ambassador Scholarship went to Mason McBride, Nicholas Ryan, Travell Wright, Elizabeth Kern, An NCYL Kepros Physical Therapy and Performance Leader in Motion Scholarship went to Mason McBride. Congratulations to you all. Let's give them all a round of applause. Next up are the Departmental Achievement Awards. The Departmental Achievement Award program is funded entirely by the Washington High School PTA. We really appreciate the PTA's tremendous efforts to support academics at Washington. The award winners were selected by our academic departments and represent the top achievers in each department. This prestigious award recognizes students who have truly earned the respect of all members of the various departments. Here are the award recipients for each, presented by Tanya Schneiderman, our PTA president.
Thank you, Ms. Kane. Congratulations to the following students. In art, Kaya Brown and Ella Davis. In band, Nicholas Ryan and Megan Bennett. In business, Blue Esposito and Caden Hecker. For computer science, Henry Lynn and Nicholas Ryan. For debate, Elizabeth Kern. For drama, Sophia Davis. For drama tech, Sam Cooper. For family and consumer science, Justin McCarley. The award for history and social studies is Elizabeth Kern and Henry Lynn. For IJAG, Walter Sykes and Tyler Anderson. For industrial technology, Michaela Davis and Dylan Knapp. For language arts, Elise Fashionpar and Sarah Noak. For mathematics, Mason McBride and Mats McGrath. For monument, Zane Buford. Orchestra, Travell Wright. For physical education for the boys, Joseph Ellis. For the girls, Sky Monty. In science, we have Kyle Wilson and Priya Carney. Large group speech, Isabella Blocklinger. The award for individual speech is Ella Shaw. For the surveyor, Abby Thronson and Caden Fields. For vocal music, Lydia McInerney and Will Bickle. For the Washington Literary Press, Ivy Staub and Madeline Anderson. For world languages, Francois Sweetie and Brea Servin. Congratulations to each and every one of you. And I'll turn it back over to you, Ms. Kane.
Thank you, Ms. Schneiderman. Let's give all of those students a round of applause. We will now present Bar Association Citizenship Awards to 6 exemplary members of the class of 2021. The award represents outstanding school citizenship and character. These recipients are excellent students, leaders in student activities, and have also proven to be reliable and ethical in their conduct. Today, our guest presenter is Mr. Mike Weston.
Thank you, Washington High School. Congratulations to the following students: Sophia Davis, Joseph Ellis, Rachel Juvenari, Henry Lynn, Mason McBride, and Mats McGrath.
Please give these students a round of applause as we transition to the other associate principal, Mr. Ian Lemaster.
Thank you, Ms. Kane. We continue our awards program with some special appreciation awards. These students are receiving medals. We carefully selected these awards based on the indelible mark each student has left on the school. We chose the 6 students from the class who had the best attendance or whom best represents citizenship, scholarship, services to the community, school spirit, and overall school leadership. Many of the winners of these awards have been chosen by the members of the Faculty Scholarship and Awards Committee. For starters, attendance. Miss Marilyn Betmeg, our attendance secretary, calculated who had the very best attendance for 4 years. The 5 recipients of the award are Karima Brown, Henry Lynn, Jason Lee, Diego Ramirez, and Ethan Stout. Next, our Citizenship Award. These award winners are outstanding role models in many ways. Congrats to Caden Hecker, Sophia Lenzer, Perry Lindemann, Josie Norris, Ivy Staub, and Kyle Wilson. The next 6 are being awarded for scholarship. These 6 students earned more credit hours than any other students in the class. They are Sophia Burke, Will Bickle, Elise Fashion Power, Sophia Linwall, Nicholas Ryan, and Travell Wright. The next 6 are being awarded medals for service. They have been major contributors to WHS clubs and activities. Some have traveled around the world with the sole goal to provide service. Forever, when Washington thinks of service, we will thank Madeline Anderson, Sophia Burke, Grace McKinstry, Dynasty Roundtree, Garrett Watson, and Jesse Kuzer. Every school strives for a positive school climate and enthusiastic school spirit. These 6 students were leaders in promoting school spirit within the athletic program, music program, and every other aspect of our school. These medals for outstanding school spirit go to Sydney Ingledow, Sydney Mitvalsky, Lucci O'Donnell, Aaliyah Penn, Kevin Riley, and Justin Sherman. Schools work much better when there is a large number of strong leaders in the senior class. This year at Wash, we had an abundance of senior leaders. Many have already been honored, but here are 6 more terrific leaders. Samuel Arkenberg, Anders Bergstrom, Connor Cruz, Dion Harrison, Sophia Linwall, and Abigail Thronson. Let's take a break, celebrate and honor all of those students. The next category of winners all will receive scholarships. Criteria for the scholarships included grade point average, course selection, co-curricular participation, service to the school and community, leadership, character, future plans, and in a few cases, need. Students will only receive 1 scholarship chosen by the committee. A few may receive 2, but one was picked by outside adjudicators. The scholarships in the first group are awarded to students who completed applications. Although the selections were made by the Faculty Scholarship Committee, they were only able to select students who completed the applications. This was a requirement of the various funding sources. First up, the $500 Glidden Community Service Scholarship. This scholarship is given by the Greater Cedar Rapids Community Foundation to a graduate who has demonstrated strong community and school involvement and who exhibits respect and consideration for others. Congratulations to Nicholas Ryan. Another $500 scholarship provided by the Greater Cedar Rapids Community Foundation is the Outstanding Student Leader Scholarship. This one is given to a senior who represents outstanding leadership, character, judgment, and involvement. Our winner is Isabella Blocklinger. The $500 Mervaux Academic Scholarship is a $500 scholarship from the Greater Cedar Rapids Community Foundation based on grade point average, class rank, and depth and quality of courses completed. Lastly, this scholarship is given to a graduate planning to attend an Iowa college. The winner is Michaela Davis. The $500 College Opportunity Scholarship is another Greater Cedar Rapids Community Foundation scholarship. This one is awarded to a senior who has demonstrated career goals and has been an active participant in co-curricular activities. The winner this year is Araya Westmoreland. The Greater Cedar Rapids Community Foundation Kalu Opportunity Scholarship goes to a senior with high moral character who plans to major in government or political science. The $1,000 winner is Ella Toms. The Reader Memorial Scholarship is awarded from the Greater Cedar Rapids Community Foundation to a student who represents strong ethics, outstanding school service, and high moral character. The $1,000 recipient is Karima Brown. A scholarship is annually given by John and Diane Smith in honor of Dr. Francis McMahon, longtime AP economics teacher at Washington, to an outstanding student who will pursue a business or economic field. This year's $1,000 Dr. Francis McMahon Scholarship winner is Elise Fashion Power. John and Diane Smith, in honor of Dr. Norma Wenzel, a longtime AP English teacher at Washington, sponsors the Dr. Norma Wenzel Scholarship to an outstanding student who will pursue a teaching or English literature field. To present the award this year to our $1,000 winner, we actually have Ms. Diane Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Lemaster. Today, my husband John and I would like to congratulate Sydney Mitvalsky. We wish you good luck in the future. And now back to you, Mr. Lemaster.
The $1,000 Steve Strong Computer Scholarship is in honor of retired Washington High School computer science teacher Steve Strong. This scholarship is to support graduate pursuing an education/career in computer science. This year's recipient is Alyssa McCormick. A scholarship presented by the Cedar Rapids School Foundation in honor of Dr. Ralph Plagman, retired and longtime principal at Washington, is given annually to an outstanding student. This year, our $500 awardee is Araya Westmoreland. We have a brand new scholarship this year. This award is sponsored by Nate Dunn, and it is called the Next Generation of Leaders Award. This award is reserved for one of our seniors who has shown a real passion for leadership. For 2021, our $750 awardee is Ella Toms. Along with the 9 scholarships that required applications, we are presenting 2 scholarships where the winners were actually chosen in middle school. The selections were made by the middle school faculty. Students selected from McKinley and Franklin middle schools based on academic potential who will graduate from Washington High School and plan to enroll at Kirkwood Community College. This project access scholarship can be valued for up to $6,000. Congratulations to Rachel Juvenary, Kayla Knox, and Chloe Malone. At Washington, we award a scholarship honoring the memory of Kathleen Gendro, a teacher at McKinley. The winner is chosen by the McKinley staff while the student is in 8th grade. This year's $300 Gendro Scholarship winner is Jack Meyer Boothby. The $500 Sean Dennis Shaw Memorial Scholarship is in honor of WHS graduate Sean Shaw, who is a highly motivated swimmer and football player. Sean was known as a leader and friend to all. 2 scholarships are given annually, one to a male and one to a female. Student winners should ideally be the first in their family to seek post-secondary education, be personally motivated, a leader within the school and or amongst their peers, and have participated in school and or community service work. This year's Sean Dennis Shaw Memorial Scholarship goes to Aaliyah Penn and Jason Lee. The Russell Novotny Memorial is a scholarship given to a student who is active in show choir and vocal music. This year, our $100 winner is Ian Wolverton Weiss. The $500 Senquez Jackson Memorial Scholarship is given annually by the Patrick and Karen Allen family to honor an outstanding IJAG graduate. Karen Allen has been a dedicated volunteer for 9 years in the IJAG program. This year's awardee is Walter Sykes. The $200 Bill Lammers Technical Theater Scholarship is given to a student who is active in technical theater and drama. Congrats to Samuel Cooper, our awardee this year. The next category includes scholarships for which Washington High School makes the nominations, but the actual scholarship recipients are chosen externally. The Kleeman Family Scholarship is based on leadership, good character, academic achievement, and financial need. and it goes to a student from one of the metro high schools who will attend one of the 3 state universities. Each of the 7 high schools nominates a male and a female nominee for this scholarship, and the recipient is chosen from those 14 nominees to receive a $5,000 scholarship renewable for a total of 4 years. We'd like to recognize this year's nominees for the Kleeman Family Scholarship here at Wash. They are Isabella Blocklinger and Ethan Stout. Earlier this year, the Downtown Rotary Service Above Self Scholarship was awarded to Grace McKinstry for her greater than 300 hours of community service at the local hospitals. Her $100 award was donated to a charity of her choosing. The Cedar Rapids West Rotary Scholarship this year goes to Trace Kirk. He is donating his award to Kirkwood Courage. Thank you to these leaders and servants of the people. Let's pause for a moment and celebrate the accomplishments of all these students and give them a round of applause. And now our next presenter, Ms. Jen Byers, counselor.
Washington High School is honored to be one of 4 Iowa high schools eligible to nominate students for the prestigious all-expenses-paid Moorhead Kane Scholarship at University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Our nominees this year were Sophia Lenzer and Nicholas Ryan. The next set of scholarships is restricted to candidates meeting very specific qualifications. The recipients were selected by the Faculty Scholarship Committee unless otherwise noted. The first 7 awards are provided by the Dow's Family Foundation for seniors who excelled in artistic endeavors. We would like to present checks for $100 to Sarah Noak for achievements in art, Caden Fields for writing and journalism, Ella Davis for multiple genres, Sophia Burke for achievements in band, Sophia Lindwall for achievements in vocal music, and Sophia Davis for achievements in orchestra. A scholarship established in the memory of 3 members of the Washington community, Gloria Añez, Spanish teacher, Leland Stewart, social sciences teacher, and Janet Swaney, elementary teacher, is given to a student planning a career as a teacher. This year, the $100 scholarship is awarded to Cameron Taylor. We will now award the $250 Jean and Richard Sentman Scholarship. This scholarship, presented by the Sentmans, is for a student who attended Arthur School and has gone on to distinguish themselves at Washington. This year, Henry Clymer has earned this award. Established by the Bazulis family to reward a college-bound senior who meets the criteria established by them, the 2021 $300 Alice F. Bazulis Memorial Scholarship goes to Carmen Ramirez. The $500 Basong Family Scholarship is given by the Jean-Paul and Phyllis Basong family to a minority graduate with a strong academic and athletic record. This year's recipient is Travell Wright. The $500 DeBoom Memorial Scholarship is given to a student meeting the criteria of the DeBoom family, and this year the award goes to Ella Shaw. The next scholarship is in honor of Horace McGrath, a successful businessman in this area whose favorite phrase was, "The sky's the limit." The winners have overcome obstacles in their lives. The $500 Horace B. McGrath The Sky's the Limit Scholarship is funded by the McGrath Automotive Group. Our winners today are presented by Mr. Gavin McGrath.
Today's winners represent the Sky's the Limit motto. Congrats to Madeline Anderson and Mia Breitbart.
Thank you, Mr. McGrath. The Ivan and Joanne Dorman Scholarship was established to honor longtime Washington special education teacher who is an enthusiastic fan of all warriors. Students who meet the rigorous criteria of the Dorman family may receive the award. This year's $500 awardee is Bannock Wenzel. Leela Rowland, mother and grandmother of WASH graduate, former WASH secretary, and one of the greatest Warrior fans ever, is honored by her family with this scholarship. The winner must have been involved in FCA or related activities. This year, the Leela Rowland Scholarship goes to Sophia Lindwall. The $1,000 Sue Hovleton Shimon Scholarship is given in honor of Sue Shimon, a longtime Franklin Middle School teacher, to a student who meets specific criteria. This year, Trace Kirk has earned the award. Congrats! Washington recently lost a student, Malik Sheets, to violence. To honor him, a Malik Sheets Memorial Scholarship was created. The award goes to an African-American AP scholar with a minimum GPA of 3.5 while being involved in athletics and be involved in community service or an internship. This year, the $1,000 award goes to Aaliyah Penn. Our next new scholarship is unique to our school and one that has potential to grow substantially. It's not linked to a program or person. It's not linked to a particular passion or career path. Instead, it was created by Washington alumni for any warrior who has aspirations for any post-secondary plans. We at Washington embrace our diversity. This award seeks to ensure that our selected recipients reflect our diverse student body. And it's entirely funded by our alumni. The goal is to keep expanding this award as we will have new graduates every year who can potentially contribute. This year, we are awarding 10 $1,000 awards with the hope to give even more awards this scholarship next year. Anyone can also contribute to the award and pledge to support this campaign. So any alumni, past or present, contact the main office if you'd like to know more. For 2021, our first class to receive this scholarship, congratulations go to Sophia Burke, DeMarcus Hare, Dion Harrison, Kaylee Herr, Priya Carney, Jussie Kuzer, Chloe Malone, Abigail O'Connell, Francois Sweetie, and Abigail Thronson. Our final new award for this section is the Iowa Association of School Business Officials Professional Leadership Scholarship. This recipient must plan on majoring in either business or education and have a history of volunteering and community service. This year's $1,000 recipient is Casey Christensen. Let's give these students a round of applause. The scholarships in the next set do not have the same restrictions as those scholarships previously presented. Like the others, criteria for these scholarships include grade point average and class rank, co-curricular participation, service to our school, strength of academic schedule, leadership, and citizenship. The faculty rating scale is a very big factor in determining these awards as well. To present these awards, Dean Blanchard, counselor and department chair.
The class of 2014 set aside $300 to provide a scholarship for an outstanding member of the class of 2021 who, through participation and leadership, served her high school in special ways. The winner of the Legacy Scholarship is Mylana Douglas. The $500 Hannah Hoke Memorial Scholarship is in honor of Hannah Hoke, an outstanding member of the class of 2005 who died in a tragic car accident while in college. The senior who, along with an overall outstanding record of achievement, has displayed extraordinary skill and interest in writing, has earned this award. Congratulations to Katya Clayman, a member of the WHS class of 1971. Robert died at a young age, and his parents gave a generous donation for scholarships for well-rounded, ambitious students. The award, the $500 Robert Henderson Memorial Scholarship, goes to two seniors annually. This year, they are Trevor Erb and Will Bickle. The $1,000 Walter A. and Ida K. Kansky Memorial Scholarship is given annually by the Kansky Memorial Fund to a senior typically with the highest ranking GPA in the class. This year, the award goes to Henry Lynn. Give this group a round of applause. Scholarships are great, but we would be remiss if we didn't briefly discuss 4 very special awards that all Washington students can strive for. These awards are designed to encourage students to complete 4 years of science, mathematics, world language, and AP social studies. The completion of 4-year programs in each of those areas is a very significant achievement. We believe that the more science, math, world language, and social studies that a student has in high school, the better off they will be in post-secondary education and in chosen careers. Beautiful custom-made medallions celebrate each of these accomplishments. Students who earn those honors will receive their medals, and many will be featured in the graduation ceremony. To see the complete list of every recipient, stay tuned. The credits will highlight the accomplishments for every 4-year Scholar Award. For now, though, if you know you have received one of these awards, stand to be recognized. Before going into our final awards, there are a couple of other things to bring to your attention. One group of strong students and leaders on campus is our chapter of ADASTRA. ADASTRA is our chapter of the National Honor Society. All students who are members of ADASTRA or are being inducted will again be included during the credits after the video. If you are a member or inductee, congrats. Let's give them an ovation. Now, returning to the stage is Mr. Ballard.
Thank you, Mr. Blanchard. Next, it's time to recognize the people who have made this event possible. The first is Mr. Dean Blanchard, our counseling chair. He also chairs our faculty scholarship committee, and this is a very complex selection process. He does an amazing job when he's not coming up here to speak. The second person is Associate Principal Mr. Ian Lemaster, who is serving as a co-producer alongside Mr. Lammers, Mr. Schaefer, and me. Mr. Schaefer, by the way, is also serving as cameraman and co-producer today. Thank you, gentlemen, for pulling this video together. In addition, we have Ms. Green, the Associate Principal Secretary, who is invaluable to the preparation for this entire night. She takes care of even the smallest details and has worked with her committee of Ms. Byers and Ms. Amanda Schumacher to ensure the program you're receiving is complete and has all the recognition for all our students that they deserve. In addition, thank you to Mr. Larry Simons, Ms. Jen Byers, and Ms. Carla Waspa, our counselors. This program feels different, but recognizes all our kids. Thank you for your willingness to help make this event still take place and be the success that it is. Thank you for also being presenters this evening. Several more of our secretaries were integral too. Thank you to Ms. Bree Sells, Ms. Marilyn Bettming, because your behind-the-scenes work was instrumental to us having our needs met and to recognize this class of 2021 appropriately. We will close with our staff thanks by including these folks. Again, shout out to Mr. Lammers, who is also a technical director to go along with his co-producer duties. Ms. Julie Kane, associate principal, was also a support. And lastly, our associate principal and activities director, Mr. Grant Schultz. Thank you for assisting with this large task this evening, running data and coming up here and announcing. And now it's time for our final Scholastic Awards. The final awards to come are Academic Honors with Distinction, Salutatorian, and Valedictorian. Let's start this final piece. These are probably our most important awards. They represent targets that many of our recipients have been striving for all 4 years. They really represent a high-quality high school education. What's important, however, is not how many you've earned, but how close you came to your true potential. If you did your very, very best, then we are very proud of you. Many of these students are recipients of Academic Honors Program medallions. The Academics Honors Program has been an award offered at all Cedar Rapids high schools since 1982. Academic Honors Program graduates earn at least 42 credit hours. At least 30 of those credits must be in academic areas such as LA, Social Studies, Math, Science, and World Language. Also, a 3.0 grade point average in the 30 credit hours is required. These students have pushed themselves academically, and they deserve the medals they will receive. If I were to summarize this award in one phrase, I would tell you that these students have essentially met subject matter entrance requirements at our Regents institutions, also known as Iowa, Iowa State, and UNI. Our students who qualify are Tyler Anderson, Sam Arkenberg, Sarah Bentz, Max Bjornson, William Blader, Jocelyn Brock, Kaya Brown Alexander, Billy Birch, Rosette Biondo, Landon Bees, Wyatt Kane, Marley Callahan, Cooper Chinlin, Kobe Chinlin, Henry Clymer, Todd Lucas Corey, Ethan Danley, Raven Doctorman, Mylana Douglas, Zane Eastman, Joey Ellisise, Blue Esposito, Kylie Finoglio, Luke Faring, Caden Fields, Juan Garcia, Matthew Gearhart, Deja Gibson, Haley Gunderson, Caden Hecker, Abigail Helt Kent, Dakota Herbert, Kaylee Herr, Blythe Hine, Nick Janicek, Kylie Jennings, Dew Katende, Gideon Katende, Kyle Lewis, Perry Lindeman, Chloe Malone, Miranda Margaret's, Thaddeus Marner, Dylan Massey, Justin McCarley, Patrick McCarley, Marin McCollum, Olivia Metzger, Sky Monty, Seth Moore, Maeve Murphy, Indica Muchler, Sarah Noak, Ezekiel Novetsky, Olivia Pernica, Sage Pleggy, Nicholas Posacani, Lee Prostein, Diego Ramirez, Connor Reese, Samantha Simmelroth, Brazia Servin, Rayleigh Shanahan, Ella Shaw, Calvin Smith, Holland Smith, Marquise Sneed, Emma Sorg, Kendall Suhanik, Contessa Serbeck, Rosetta Serbeck, Milo Sikora, Joseph Tauber, Ethan Jaden, Gavin Watson, Aurea Westmoreland, Lane Wilson, Ian Wolverton Weiss, Travell Wright, Kirsten Yates, and Daniel Zeck. We also present the Academic Honors Program with distinction. The requirements for this award are very rigorous. A student must earn a total of 48 total credit hours, and they must complete a minimum of 4 years of math, science, and language arts, plus 3 years of social studies and at least 2 years of world language, while maintaining a minimum 3.33 GPA in core courses. Our students who qualify are Madeline Anderson, Owen Anderson, Megan Bennett, Logan Bentley, Anders Bergstrom, Will Bickle, Isabella Blocklinger, Mia Breitbart, Sophia Brims, Karima Brown, Sophia Burke, Benjamin Casey, Casey Christensen, Samuel Cooper, Connor Cruz, Ella Davis, Michaela Davis, Sophia Davis, Lucas Ingledow, Trevor Erb, Elise Fashion Power, Savannah Franklin, Andrew Freeman, Gwen Harney, Dion Harrison, Daniel Hughes, Rachel Juvenary, Priya Kearney, Katya Clayman, Peyton Cook, Elizabeth Kern, Jesse Kuzer, Ashlyn Kreminga, Naya Kwan, Sophia Linzer, Nicholas Limbert, Henry Lynn, Sophia Linwall, Jason Lee, Alyssa McCormick, Mason McBride, Mats McGrath, Lydia McInerney, Grace McKinstry, Jack Meyer Boothby, Sydney Midvalsky, Ella Mortensen, Kyle Neighbors, Amaya Nelson, Lindsay Nealon, Josephine Norris, Abigail O'Connell, Lucci O'Donnell, Ethan Ohlert, Trevor Orm, William Parker, Olivia Parsons, Aaliyah Penn, Jaden Ray, Abigail Reister, Kevin Riley, Chloe Robinson, Ellie Rockwell, Trevor Rosendahl, Tiffany Rule, Nick Ryan, Justin Sherman, Benjamin Shika, Ivy Staub, Kaya Steffen, Matthew Stephenson, Ethan Stout, Willa Stroshine, Francois Sweetie, Cameron Taylor, Ellie Thompson, Abigail Thronson, Pasia Thurn, Wyatt Jaden, Isaac Tominski, Ella Toms, Garrett Watson, Kyle Wilson, and Grayson Zilstra. Let's give them a round of applause too. The next 8 students earned a cumulative GPA between a 3.95 and a 4.0 and earned the salutatorian medal. Andrew Freeman, Matthew Gearhart, Dion Harrison, Daniel Hughes, Lydia McInerney, Indica Muchler, Amaya Nelson, and Benjamin Shika. And now, last but not least, our valedictorians. Valedictorians must have a grade point average of 4.0 or higher, and that is a goal that many students set early in their 9th grade. It's a very impressive accomplishment, and this year we have 55 valedictorians. And they are Logan Bentley, Will Bickle, Karima Brown, Sophia Burke, Casey Christensen, Madeline Clark, Henry Clymer, Connor Cruz, Ella Davis, Michaela Davis, Sophia Davis, Joseph Ellisise, Trevor Erb, Elise Fashion Power, Savannah Franklin, Rachel Juvenary, Priya Kearney, Katya Clayman, Elizabeth Kern, Jesse Kuzer, Sophia Linzer, Henry Lynn, Perry Lindemann, Sophia Linwall, Jason Lee, Alyssa McCormick, Mason McBride, Mats McGrath, Grace McKinstry, Sydney Midvalsky, Ella Mortensen, Josephine Norris, Ethan Ohlert, Olivia Parsons, Aaliyah Penn, Diego Ramirez, Abigail Reister, Kevin Riley, Nick Ryan, Justin Sherman, Ivy Staub, Ethan Stout, Willa Stroshine, Abigail Thronson, Ella Toms, Garrett Watson, Kyle Wilson, Lane Wilson, Ian Wolverton Weiss, and Grayson Zilstra. And that concludes today's Senior Rec Night. Congratulations to all our seniors. We are so proud of you guys. Know that you're going to get your medals this evening. And if you're not sure what they are, we're going to show a lot of them again in the credits. We didn't say this before, but we actually have one more 4-year medal this year, and that's for Project Lead the Way classes. So take care, remember, and as we sign off, we like to end things with, it's always a great day to be a warrior.